Hi, my name is Ram Gupta. I am Managing Director of Nibble.co.uk Limited and CEO of Nibble Group of Companies, offering managed IT services, software development services, app development, and audiovisual and LED technologies. So where apprenticeships, I think, really come into their own is certainly at a very young age, you get that exposure to that very important work environment, and you get the exposure that you need to be able to know and understand what it is you actually want to do. Because fields, and particularly again IT, is that diverse these days. It's very important to know what you don't want to do before you can decide what you actually want to do. So apprenticeships I see as the future of young people, and as a young person it's a very viable option pitched against the traditional academic path. But being an IT business, there's a plethora of job opportunities and roles available within Nibble.co.uk Limited, particularly around that sort of first line support sector, around the sort of prep of servers, machines, learning how to develop apps and UX, user experience type of things. So these are the kind of roles that you can probably expect to be doing as an apprentice, as well as things like digital marketing, perhaps, and really sort of understanding and getting into the crux of a business and sort of understanding how a business works. So no matter which role you come in at, you've got a progression path as an apprentice, and hopefully within Nibble we will continue to support apprenticeship programs and support young people to realise their full potential. I think the pandemic has really highlighted the importance and has really brought IT to the forefront of most businesses and organisations. However anybody did business maybe even 12 months ago is completely different to the landscape they're doing business in now. And without technology, they will cease to exist. And that's why we think the technology sector in particular is a very exciting sector to be a part of. It also provides a lot of opportunity for young people wanting to get into the technology sector, because not only are the opportunities there, but the work-life skill and the work opportunities are also there. I think with anything, it's a partnership. So if we're talking about the value of apprentices to us as a business, it basically gives us the opportunity to get someone who's fresh, very, very young-minded, as well as being young, very fresh-minded. We get a completely sort of non-biased view on how to tackle a particular problem or how to support a particular customer. So we find a lot of success with our apprentices, and in terms of what we give in return is obviously the opportunity for an apprentice to flourish in the industry that we are in by providing relevant skills training, relevant experience. So apprenticeship roles are very key to our success, and going back to the apprentice themselves, it's also very key for them to be involved in an organisation that values their skill and ability, and also values their youth and their freshness into the industry. So it's very much a partnership, and very much a partnership that we are extremely proud to be a part of. So we have a number of success stories with our apprentices. Our retention rate for apprentices that come to us, that move on, to be fair, to move on to roles within our own business and move on to roles within other people's businesses as well. We have quite a good success rate for that. So I'll cite a particular example of an apprentice who joined us very young and very fresh at the age of 17. Is now 21 years old, and he is second line support. So if you imagine again the traditional sort of academic path, this person will just be coming out of university with an IT degree. So by following that apprenticeship program, not only have they earned money for the last 4 years, but they're very, very deeply rooted into their career. Second line is a very big achievement. And if you're willing to put the work in, put the dedication in, there is certainly a career path for you. And as well as the career path, you develop your own skill, your own people skills. You develop a skill in terms of talking to other people about their problems. The kind of things we look for in an apprentice is problem solving. So if somebody gives you a problem, you need to give them a solution. You don't give them a problem back. So if you're dedicated, you're motivated, and you're a hard worker, and you want to succeed in a career, then we have the opportunities for you to work within Nibble. I think on a closing note, I'd just like to say, as a young person following an apprenticeship program, just dare to dream. The limitations of what you can achieve are very much within your mind, and very much within the limitations of where you aspire to be. So follow the basic ethics of work. Work hard. Nothing worth achieving is done easily. There's no growth in comfort. Put yourself out of your comfort zone. Learn, and learn more. Apply those basic skills to any career that you go into, and if you have those basic skills, then there's certainly an opportunity for you at Nibble.